What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and today I have another unboxing for you. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Pokemon Pokeball Plus charging stand. So this is actually an officially licensed product made by Hori, but it is officially licensed by Nintendo, and this is a really cool, basically like a charging dock for your Pokeball Plus controller. So if you've picked up Pokemon Let's Go for your Switch, and you have the Pokeball Plus controller to go with it, you can just plug it directly in to a USB charger or to the Switch dock itself to charge it, which works perfectly fine. But if you want to kind of have a slightly easier time charging it, and also kind of have a little cool Pokemon accessory to go with it, this is really cool. It looks just like something that you would see like in the game, like a little charging stand, like what you see when you go and heal your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. So it looks really cool. It's just a cool display piece in general, but it's also a convenient way to more easily charge your Pokeball Plus controller. So let me go ahead and just show you the outer box here. So it's basically a little bit of a rectangular box, almost a square. And there's the front. It's got a little hang tag on the top. This shows you kind of the indent that's on the actual charger and the little attachment that you're going to need to put on your Pokeball Plus controller. And this shows it actually sitting in the dock, just so you can kind of see how it looks. And then let me see if I can give you a close-up of the back here. There we go. So here's the back. Just shows you kind of how to put it in there, the model number, all that good stuff. Nothing really on the bottom, nothing really else on the top here. So let's go ahead and take it out of the box. Take a quick look. And I'll actually go ahead and I can go ahead and actually put it on my controller just so you can kind of see how it works here. So this is what you see when you open it up. In this little compartment here, you have your little paper manual. I'm betting I probably will not need this. I'm guessing it's fairly self-explanatory, but in case you're wondering, that's kind of what it looks like there. So this is the attachment. This is the charging contact that you're going to need to put onto the Pokeball Plus. It does kind of stink that you need to add a little bit of extra bulk to it, but the good thing is that you can then just drop it into the dock and it'll start charging versus having to pull out the little USB flap every time, which is right here. So it's on the back of the controller. This is the little USB port back there. So normally you have to pull this off, plug in the charging cable, charge it, take it off, put it out. But with this, what you can do is you can put it like this. So this just goes right onto the ball like that. You just press it into the USB slot there, so it fits right in there. And they thought about this ahead of time. There's also a little indent right here for the little flap. So you can put the flap right here. And then, let's see. And then it kind of like sits in this little indent there. So they did actually think about that, which is pretty cool. Let me just make sure that this is totally in. I think it is. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if this really like locks into that little groove. It kind of does. Yeah, I guess it does hold a little bit. But yeah, so they do actually give you a place to stick that so that it won't be flapping around, so that's nice. So as you can see, it does add a little bit of extra bulk to your Pokeball Plus controller, but when you're holding it, it actually isn't that bad. And if you have slightly larger hands like I do, like this is a pretty tiny, teeny tiny controller. So I'm actually not mad at having a little bit of extra bulk, and it lets you hold on to the Pokeball Plus controller a little bit more securely, because you can kind of, since it's got this new lip right here, you can kind of hold on to that with your, if you hold it like I do, with like your middle finger, and you can kind of hold on to it that way. So it gives you actually a little bit more grip, which is kind of nice. If you like it being perfectly round, then this might bug you or annoy you, but I think it's actually pretty, it adds a little bit of something you can like grab your fingers onto. Makes it a little bit less teeny tiny. So here, in this other compartment here, well, I guess this is all one unit. So let me go ahead and pull this out. So that's all that's in the box. So I'm just going to kind of put the box over here. And this is just a little cardboard separator. Let's see if I can pull the cable through here. Yep. I'll just toss that. It comes in this little bag. Very simple, very cool. It does have little rubber feet on the bottom, so it won't slide around. If you want to see the fine print here, there you go. Those are the specs. It does have 4 screws in here, just regular Phillips head in case you need to take it apart and fix it or something. This part's kind of gray. I'm not sure if this lights up or not. I don't think it does. I'm not actually sure. But maybe it does. I'm not sure. But this part right here, the middle part's gray, and then the outer part is basically just white. So it's got a little bit of two-toned action going on there. This is just your standard USB adapter, and it's hardwired in, so you can't remove it. So that does limit you a little bit. If you're just plugging this into like your switch dock or something like that, then it's probably fine. The cable, as you can see, is not that long. I'm not sure exactly how long it is, but I would guess maybe like 2 feet, something like that. So if you want to put it in a weird spot, you might need a USB extension cable or something. And you do need, like I said, it doesn't come with a power adapter, like a USB power adapter. So you'll either need to plug it into your switch dock or another powered USB port to charge it, or you'll need to pick up an additional USB adapter if you want to plug it directly into the wall or something like that. All right, so to drop it in, I'm just going to take it and just stick it in like that. Let me see. There we go. I think that's it. It does take, like you just saw, it takes maybe like 1 or 2 times to figure out where exactly it goes. But once you lock it in, you can kind of feel it when you put it in that it kind of locks in the right spot, and it doesn't move. As you can see, it doesn't really move from this spot once it's locked in. If you have it in the wrong spot, if you put it like this, it'll just slide all around. You can just move it all around. But once you put it in to the correct spot, like so, it kind of leans back a little bit. So if you try to put it in just completely straight, it won't go in. You kind of got to tilt it back slightly. But once you do that, then it just locks right into place. You can charge it that way. Looks very cool. Definitely looks like it belongs with the Pokeball Plus controller. So I would say that these are a good match if you have this, and you just want a little bit something extra, make the charging a little bit easier. This is definitely a very cool and officially licensed product. So yeah, that's really all I have to show you for this. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you like this unboxing, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. That would be awesome. If you like these kinds of unboxings, if you like video game stuff, anime stuff, collectibles, sci-fi, fantasy, video games, retro games, if you like any of that kind of stuff, go ahead and click subscribe down below. That way you'll get notified whenever I come out with any new videos. And also be sure to hit that notification bell down below, so that way you won't miss any of my future content. So thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.